January, I started at a 34-inch waist. 34-inch waist is now April, and I am a 28-inch waist. Hey guys, what's up? It is Talk with Yoshi, and I wanted to come and do a video that I've been meaning to do for the longest. And it is how I lost my baby weight. So I know, that's like the biggest question people always want to know is how do you lose that postpartum weight? And I get that a lot. So I decided to just do a video on it, tell y'all some of the things that, I learned along the way, what I did to achieve my goal. I know y'all are looking like, okay, it's April, and we know she live in Dallas. So why is she wearing this beanie? Y'all, for some reason, the weather decided it did not want to spring today. Like, it's been springing all week long, and then it just decided it did not want to spring today. So it's been like 30 and the high is like 50 today. So yeah, this has been me. And then tomorrow, hopefully spring decides she want to come back. But until then, yeah, this been us. Okay, but first we're gonna do a little disclaimer for those of you women, super moms, super women who may come to this channel and say, why would you be so worried about losing weight? You gave birth, enjoy your child. Yeah, that's all fine and good. It's not saying that you're not enjoying being a mother. It's just a part of being a good mother. You have to feel good about yourself. And sometimes feeling good about yourself is being able to identify who you once were before that child. So, before you come from me or anyone else that may be watching this video for some help, you can dismiss yourself. So, take me as I am. For all my soon-to-be moms, new moms, returning moms, whatever you want to call yourself. This is pretty much going to be, how I was able to lose my baby weight and the importance of it for me. So as you guys know, 18 months ago, I had two beautiful boys. Hopefully y'all watched the vlog to see. But I had two beautiful twin boys. And they are the love of my life. But I have to admit, after I had my babies, something that was really like daunting on me was the fact that I literally I couldn't recognize myself. Like, just emotionally, physically, that was something that was very important. When we get pregnant, one of the main things we want, especially new moms, is, am I going to be able to get my body back? And, I kind of wondered that. I was 130 when I got pregnant, so I was scared, even though I was happy to be a new mom of twins. I can't lie and say that was something that did not, bother me. I wanted to get my body back. I wasn't sure how or if I could, but a part of getting my body back was me being able to identify myself again, me being able to know who Stephanie, is. And so you don't want to lose yourself. They say it's very important not to lose yourself when you have kids. Self-care is important. You cannot be a good mom if you don't have, those self-care techniques. And I found out for me, it was taking care of my body and getting back in shape. Those little things, whatever it was, meal prepping, and we'll get all into that. That was a part of my self-care, and that made me feel good, and that helped me identify Stephanie again. I really felt like there was a period of time after I had my boys, I did feel like I lost myself. And that leads to, postpartum depression, and you have to be careful with that. So anyway, I'm rambling. That's a whole nother video. We want to talk about how we can lose the weight. A part of the credit doesn't just go to me. My husband is soon to be pro bodybuilder. He has a show coming up. Hopefully y'all tune into that vlog to see how he does on his show. But his trainer helped me out a lot. But before I got to the trainer, I was doing my own little things. The first thing I guess you can say you want to do is prepare to track your progress. And that's scary starting out, but it's needed. It actually makes you feel good. It make you start out feeling, you know, discouraged, but once you see the progress, you'll feel good. So track your progress. Get your tape measure, you know, write down your weight. Take pictures. Take pictures of the beginning. Track the beginning, because what you're going to want to do is just every week see what's changing. See what you're doing is working. You're going to find that what you're doing is working or it's not working. But the important thing is to track your progress. Do not be intimidated by the number on the scale. That's why you want to get your tape measure too, because if you're working out, those numbers may look really different. So one may move and one may not. So get a tape measure, because you do want to track inches, especially coming, you know, doing a postpartum journey. You definitely want to track inches from your waist. The scale may not move, so you don't want to just go by that. Take pictures. For me, I took pictures every week, and I weighed myself like every 3 days. Don't get obsessed with it. That can be discouraging, but every 3 days I did get on the scale. And I maybe like measured myself like once a month just to see where I was. But yeah, you feel really good like when you start to see the difference, just kind of in front of you with the pictures. You can see, hey, you know, that's kind of went in, or, you know, that's kind of flattened out. Even though the scale may not have moved, it'll let you know that something you're doing is working. Big part of being a mom and wanting to lose weight, even for just anybody, is meal prepping. I tell people all the time, you know, meal prepping, it is tiresome, but it is a lifesaver when it comes to even money, because you're not spending money on fast food all the time. But it's just all about preparation. It's all about planning ahead, planning your food ahead. If you know you have something to eat, you're not going to make a bad choice, you know, in spare the moment. And I know that can be hard even as a new mom or just being a mom, period, because, you know, you have kids running around, and it's hard for me. But just get one day. If you can just get one day to just prep your meals, you know, just 5 hours possibly out of the day to where you can prep everything for the week. And it doesn't have to be like a fancy smancy meal prep. A quick easy meal prep, I do the Tyson chicken that's already cooked, and then I get the potatoes that's already cooked and the broccoli. Put it in some containers and you're set for the week. So you don't have to cook anything. you literally don't cook anything. Everything is already cooked and you put it in a container. So yeah, for all my corporate America mommies, y'all know corporate America can treat you good. They feed you a lot. My job feed us a lot. And I've missed out on a lot of potlucks, but I've had my meal prep to kind of keep me going and to not be so tempted. So it's just all about planning and preparation, especially on the weekends. You get invited out to eat, things like that. Have your meals. You're going to know that you cook those. So you're not going to want to let them sit that long, and you'll feel so much better knowing, hey, I ate my meal prep that I know was healthy for me. Newborns. So I know when you have newborns, it is difficult to get away from the house to go to the gym. That's not really ideal. So for me, what really helped me was home workouts. I utilize, you know, working out at home a lot. So how I was able to work out at home, the Nike training app is free. The Nike training app was so helpful for me because I was doing everything that, you know, I would normally do at the gym with the boot camps and things like that. I was doing that just at home in an open space while the boys were asleep. So like the Nike training app is free. You download it and there's like multiple workouts you can use from different athletes and celebrities. There's some basic stuff on there and you choose like what level you want to do. You can do a beginner or you can do advanced. You can do equipment or no equipment. I mean, I love that app. I was actually using the app before I had babies, and so it came in handy definitely after the babies and when I didn't have my gym membership anymore. You can start slow. I wasn't working out every day, but I was working out at least some days during the week. And you don't have to go hard right afterwards. So, you know, you may go 3 days out of the week working out. It's more than last week. You know, you burnt some calories, and each week, each month, you add more, whatever you can do. So I did home workouts. I did my Nike training. You know, you can also just work out with the baby, do some crunches. That's some bonding time, and it's funny, but move with the baby. And I definitely would take the stroller and go around our neighborhood just to get in some walking, some cardio. Once again, you're still burning calories. I had a Fitbit, so that was helping me track, you know, what I was doing to keep myself up and moving. So getting a Fitbit, utilizing being with the baby at the same time, and still being active and moving, going around the block. These are things that's helping you and the baby. And so you can do that too. It's just something to get you moving, you know, after dropping that baby or those babies, just something to help you get the weight off. Waist training. I do wear a waist trainer. I didn't start wearing a waist trainer like right after. Like I remember when I was getting ready to have my babies, it was some moms like saying they put their waist trainer on right after the delivery. I didn't do all of that. You know, I definitely took some time to heal because I had a C-section, so I couldn't just pop on a waist trainer. But maybe like 2 months after my delivery, I did start wearing my waist trainer. Now to tighten up my skin, I wear saran wrap, and you do want to do some type of cream. This is like a little concoction I made, but I use peppermint oil, frankincense, and myrrh, and those are all just skin tightening oils to help, you know, with the skin, the loose skin. You get a lot of loose skin after a baby. So I take that and I put it on my stomach and I wrap it with saran wrap, and then I put on my waist trainer. The peppermint oil gives it kind of this tingling sensation. Or you can buy, like they actually have certain creams like that to, like I know like Sweet Sweat or something like that, but it's expensive. It's like $20, but I just rather make my own oil, and so that helps with stretch marks, skin tightening, and then also for skin tightening and stretch marks around my stomach, I bathed with this. This is authentic shea butter. Now I know, or the African black soap. African black soap that y'all normally see is not like this. The African black soap y'all normally see is like actual black soap, but believe it or not, that's not real black soap. Black soap is not black. This is more actually true to the shea butter and African black soap, and it smells just like the earth. It is clay, and you can see it just breaks off. So I just kind of break off a little bit before I take a shower, and that's what I wash with. I wash my stomach with it for the stretch marks and things. And so just so y'all know, African black soap This is what it actually looks like. It came in a bar, but it is just like clay. It breaks off. So please don't get duped. Don't get duped by all of those brands that claim to be African black soap, because as you can see, it's not actually black. And you can get it from like an all-natural store. I got that from an all-natural local store that's around here, and you can order it on Amazon too. So it's wonderful for the skin. It makes my skin feel so clean and just pure. But so yeah, that's what I use to kind of just help with my skin, the loose skin and the stretch marks and things like that. My waist, my goal was to get to a 27. I was a 27 waist before my pregnancy. I started hard with my weight loss and meal prepping in January. I started at a 34-inch waist. 34-inch waist is now April, and I am a 28-inch waist. That's with meal prepping, exercise, and waist training. Another thing that really helped with my postpartum weight loss journey was supplements. I do take supplements now. Now, for my moms that are still breastfeeding, you will have to ask your doctor about this part. But, I mean, I know for sure you cannot do fat burners. I take a fat burner every morning. The fat burner I use is Roxyline, slipped my mind. So the fat burner I use is Roxyline. I absolutely love it, and it has caffeine in it. So yeah, you probably don't want to use that if you're breastfeeding. You probably don't want to use any fat burner. But and speaking of breastfeeding, I did breastfeed, by the way. I breastfed my babies for 3 months. 3 months was all I could do, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so hard with twins. And it was just hard to keep up. So for you guys who are going longer, I salute you. But supplements, so I take a fat burner, fish oil, and multivitamin, especially for moms who are not eating. You know, you gotta eat, and it is still hard for us to get all our nutrition in, so a multivitamin is important. So I do take a multivitamin, and it's just a Vitapack from GNC for women. You can do it, multivitamin, it does not matter. So don't get hung up on the brand of multivitamins. It's just take one. And you can get heavy into the supplements, but you know, you want to talk to a nutritionist about that. But supplements did help me with my weight loss journey. Oh, and L-carnitine. I also take a L-carnitine, which is like an amino acid. It also aids with weight loss as well. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. I didn't want this to be a super long video. I just get a lot of questions about, you know, wow, you look good, how you lose your weight, and I'm not trying to keep it to myself. Tune into our vlogs every week, and I will catch y'all later. Bye.
Let me tell you how we really did this, okay? You see these bad boys?
That's what I have to deal with.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're